Good morning, I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Natalie Bovis, sitting in for Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style. And for those of you who have not been privy to our fabulous New Mexico Style show on a daily basis, Natalie is the Liquid Muse, and she's a frequent guest on New Mexico Style. I'm going to sing your praises for just a moment, bear with me.
Oh,
Natalie is a professional mixologist. She shakes and stirs her way around the world, and you're also an author of two books I very much recommend. One is called Pregatinis, one is called The Bubbly Bride, and now you have a third that will hit the shelves next spring.
Yes, I'm so excited because the third one is called Edible Cocktails, so it has a real culinary focus on mixology.
Love that.
Well, I love food. I'm such a foodie, and so this is an opportunity. I know we have that in common.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity to sort of bring a lot of kitchen techniques, cooking techniques, farmers market fresh techniques to the cocktail glass.
That's awesome,
so
especially here in New Mexico, because everybody loves the farmers markets and all the fresh ingredients that we have to choose from across the state for all of our resources that are available to us. So I'm excited. And for those who don't know, Pregatinis is a great book because it offers you non-alcoholic options, so that whether you're pregnant or the designated driver, or you're just not in the mood to be drinking alcohol, it's a great option for you to feel like you're a part of the party, but without the repercussions.
There you go, and without the hangover.
Exactly, yeah, especially that. All right, now let's get to a really hot topic of the morning, okay? Mark, otherwise known as Mark Whalberg. Love him, normally. Not too happy with him today.
I mean,
super hot, good actor, but he's in some trouble this morning over some comments that he made about the 9/11 attacks. Now, this is certainly nothing to joke about. Actor Mark Whalberg is now apologizing for the statements he made back in the February issue of Men's Journal. Now, this is coming out soon. What he did was he claimed that, listen to this, he would have stopped the terrorists if he, Marky Mark, had been on the American Airlines Flight 11 that crashed into the World Trade Center tower.
That is so shocking. I mean, honestly, does he really believe that he is the action hero he plays?
Good point, good point. It's just so presumptuous and arrogant.
Yeah, insensitive.
And very insensitive.
Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, it really disrespects the people who actually, and even the guys who did try to stop the terrorists.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, it was bad taste.
I think without his publicist there to tell him what to say next, he just didn't know exactly what to do. But he did issue some apology statements saying that he was insensitive.
That's appropriate.
So, yeah, so we'll see what happens next with his career, because I think a lot of people are pretty angry at him right now.
Yeah.
And now let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez for today's news headlines. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning. Come on, Mark. What is going on? I'm a huge fan of Marky Mark as well.
I know.
What in the world?
Not a good vibration.
No. There you go. All right. Hey, we start off with some breaking news to tell you about this morning out of Charleston, South Carolina. Texas Governor Rick Perry is abandoning his presidential campaign and dropping out of the race. The decision comes just 2 days before the critical South Carolina primary, where polls show him lagging far behind the leaders there. Details are just coming in. Of course, you can catch KRQE News 13 at noon for a full report. People living on the west side of Albuquerque will have another opportunity this afternoon to voice their concerns over a new super Walmart that's planned near the Bosque. The city expects this meeting to be so big that they're actually holding it in a room at the convention center. Hundreds of neighbors have already weighed in, saying they don't want the almost 99,000 square foot super center to come into their neighborhood, which, by the way, is over at Coors and Montano. They're concerned about the potential trash and traffic in the area. Now, Walmart developers and the public will face off at 3 p.m. in the San Miguel room that's on the east complex of the convention center. By the way, parking in that area is free. All right, many Westside parents and kids, though, should be happy to know that they are about to get a new football stadium. It will be located at 98th and I-40. Construction on it could start as soon as next month. Last night, the school board voted in favor of Shoemake Constructors to build the stadium for about $38 million. Now, it wasn't the cheapest, but the board says it was the best bid. There's a new cereal on store shelves. It's called Dulce de Leche Cheerios. General Mills says that the cereal was actually inspired by the growing influence of Hispanic consumers. And here's what some of you had to say about it.
Yeah, sure. It'd be something I'd definitely try.
That's big in Mexico, you know. That's big here. Yeah, that's a good idea. More variety at Albuquerque because it has a large Hispanic population. I think it's nice to cater to them.
Would you ever consider trying it?
Sure, because I love caramel.
Dulce de leche literally means milk candy. It's a thick milk-based sauce that is popular through Latin America and among Hispanics. It may not sound too appealing if you're not familiar with the flavor, but the cereal has really more of a caramel taste, if anything.
probably not something that we would buy just because, you know, it's too sweet for our kids, and, you know, they like regular Cheerios. You know, why add something else that they don't need?
How nutritious is it, you ask? Per serving, it's about 100 calories by itself. There are 6 grams of sugar. It's got whole grain oats. Whether it will do well in New Mexico is still a little too early to say.
The cereal, though, is already in stores in Albuquerque. Albertsons, by the way, has it on its shelves. Walmart says any day now. Are your kids great artists? If so, have them enter a contest that Google is doing. Google is asking kids to draw a cool logo for the website. There is a main prize here, and that's thousands of dollars for college. It's called Doodle for Google 2012, and the theme is, if I could travel in time, I'd visit blank, blank, blank. So college money and a trip to New York is also part of the prize. Pretty cool stuff there. And that wraps it up for your morning in headlines. Be sure to start your day every day with Matt Morrow, Kristen Van Dyke, and myself on KRQE News 13, starting at 5 to 7 a.m. Ladies, gonna send it back to you.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Have you tried do you like the Cheerios?
You know, I've been trying it all week in preparation of the story that we did, and it's not bad. I kind of prefer the multi-grain Cheerios, but it's not too bad. I think the flavor is a little off, but
we'll try it out.
Yeah,
I'm always
I have the
willing to
box
try.
sitting at my desk, so feel free.
Okay, I'll come by. Thank you so much. And Natalie, let me ask you this. Are you an Idol fan?
I love American Idol. It's like the best talent show in the world.
It is. And last night when I heard the ooh, I got the chills. I got excited. I'm a child. I'm a baby. I don't even know what to say about myself. It's pathetic. Slightly pathetic, actually. But last night was really cool because you know what I like about this season versus the earlier seasons? They show you the good auditions. They show you how many people are getting through and their backstories, and it's not just about the circus and the exploitation of bad talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of like the bad talent ones, though. It makes me feel better because I'm a horrible singer, and I wish I were a good singer.
Okay, well, I do like those. Don't get me wrong.
Misery likes company.
That's funny. Well, we'll have to go to karaoke one day and try that out. In the meantime, American Idol obviously kicked off last night. Season 11. Can you believe it? Viewers can get ready for a lot of soul-stirring music. Fox's Sean McAllister explains.
You just saw American Idol Season 11 premiere right here on Fox 5. And as America gets its first glimpse at this year's auditions, only more is with the judges right here on the Strip. The most watched show in America returns to TV and Las Vegas. Steven Tyler, J-Lo, Randy, and Ryan on the Strip taping an upcoming episode inside the Le Rev Theater at Wynn.
We're trying to whittle it down to get to that magical top 24.
The Le Rev Theater has special effects not seen in most performance venues, and the Idol crew wasted no time testing them out.
They get to see how, you know, how Vegas can be, or how show business can be over the top. But hopefully they'll take their voices and put it together.
Although America is seeing Idol's nationwide auditions for the first time this week, the judges taped those shows months ago, allowing them to reveal to us which city produced the most talent.
The city you're going to see tonight, Savannah, was amazing.
Savannah
I think,
really stood out to me.
You know, I think, you know, there were some good things in Aspen, too. I mean, I must say, dude, we had a good time. San Diego was good.
Once again this year, Steven Tyler kept Jennifer Lopez and Randy Jackson on their toes with his crazy audition comments.
Oh, we can't say it in front of all of you. Can't say that on TV.
Bite. It starts with bite.
Coming off season 10, which produced 2 country stars, the Idol crew says 2012 is the year Idol will be full of soul.
Soulful. A lot of soulful singers.
Yeah.
You know,
a lot of soulful.
You know, these kids have been listening to music for the last 20 years. I mean, in-your-face music. So they're coming out like this, where we ask them, where did you learn that? How did you get that? And they've just been grown that way by virtue of what they're listening to on the internet and their favorite stations.
The judges also told us how they would be spending their time while the season 11 premiere was airing. They all gathered into Steven Tyler's hotel room behind me at the Wynn in their pajamas for an American Idol pajama party. On the Vegas Strip, I'm Sean McAllister for Fox 5 News at 10 Local, Las Vegas.
A PJ party with J-Lo and Steven Tyler could be interesting. My favorite person last night was there was a kid. He is adorable. He looked like he was 12, but he was 17. He sounded like Michael Jackson. Yeah, he sang "Never Can Say Goodbye." Oh, so cute.
You're a good singer. That's why American Idol's fun for you.
Oh, I love it.
You're a really good singer.
No, it has nothing to do with that. I just love it. But tonight you can catch the next part, of course, and that's going to be right here on Two Casa Fox. So don't miss out on another set of auditions. Now, I have another question for you, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever taken a concealed carry course?
No, but I went to a shooting range once. It was really fun.
It's really amazing. Well, our friends at Caliber Shooter Sports Center is introducing New Mexico's first and only, get this, online concealed carry course, and that's beginning this Friday. Now, I took a shooting lesson at Caliber's. I was dangerous with that machine gun, let me tell you. Look at me. Woo!
Wow.
I loved it. I even got a bullseye, so I was kind of proud of myself. But, you know, there's so much involved. It's not just about the action of the shooting. Of course, there's so much involving the safety and the precautionary measures you must take. And typically, New Mexicans who want to obtain a concealed carry license have to spend 15 hours in a classroom, but the online course allows students to take self-paced modules over a 30-day period and obtain this license in the comfort of their own home, which makes it even better. So for more information, visit calibersnm.com, and you too can be a master. In the meantime, if you want to get out and about in the next couple days, things are really warming up. Let's take a look at that forecast.